All right, here's the topic without Sixers. Now moving on to the Sixers. Nobody, we've been really consumed with this Eagles topic with Sirianni. But there are people out there that are suggesting that Embiid be shut down for the season because they feel this is a lost season. Anyway, you might as well shut him down so he heals, which he never will, by the way. Because he's shutting down Embiid doesn't mean he's coming back in perfect health. And they're saying, well, it's top 6 protected if you get your pick. And maybe you get lucky and you get the number 1, 2 pick in the draft. So I'm asking that question to the people. This is a serious question now because the fan base, I want to know how the fan base feels about this. I believe that the fan base has lost all hope in this season. I believe they still can make the playoffs, but I believe the fan base says it's just a lost season. So if it is a lost season, what is the greater good? To keep pressing on like this, have them play a game, sit out 3, and play one more, sit out 2? Or is it, why put us through this torture? Just shut them down. We'll have to act accordingly as far as going to the arena or watching them on TV. But the greater good is they come back stronger next year, more prepared with a draft pick. Now, what do you think?
You can't. You can't give up on this season. First of all, even if they tank the rest of the season, even if they say we're not going to play Joel the rest of the year, there's no guarantee you're in the top 6, first of all. Mm-hmm. But most importantly, what's the window on this team? You're going to shut down Joel this season. That means you lose another year of Joel's career. You would lose an entire season of Paul George. How many years does Paul George have left playing to the level that we expect Paul George to play at? I hate it. You can't give up on this season. Even though I'm with you, Mike, even though I think they have zero shot, you just can't give up on this season. You can't. Even though I said this on Thanksgiving, Mike, I ruined Ray's Thanksgiving. The NBA Power Index from ESPN, I gave Ray some of these projections.
Yeah. Why are we doing this?
We're going to do it again.
Please.
So right now, the 76ers' chance of making the playoffs has increased after that win. They have a 47% chance to make the playoffs. But to make the semifinals, what do you think their percentage chance is to make the semifinals according to ESPN? Not the conference finals, just the semifinals. So I guess that would be the second round, Ray?
18%.
11. To make the conference finals, what do you think we're at?
1.
It went up 3.4%.
3.4%.
To win the conference finals, 0.8, and to win the title, 0.2. Not 2%, 0.2. You trying to drown me out with that music, Ray?
Stop depressing me.
Well, it goes to Mike's question. Should they just give up on the season? When you have a 0.8% chance of getting out of the East and a 2% chance, or 3% chance to even get to the Eastern Conference Finals, maybe I'm convincing myself.
Well, we'll see what the people think. I've seen a lot of social media stuff, and we'll continue with that, and so many other little tidbits I want to discuss that are mildly amusing. The Mike Missanelli Show continues on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Sirianni and the Eagles keep on winning. I'm Ray Dunn. This update is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. When you need a new water heater, choose one that is built to be the best. Choose Bradford White. The Eagles won their 8th in a row on Sunday, beating the Ravens 24-19 in Baltimore. The win gives the Eagles their 3rd consecutive start of 10-2 or better. The first time they've done that in franchise history. Head coach Nick Sirianni has gotten a lot of credit for his maturation over this season. He talked about, just kind of the boring stuff right now, continuing to find wins.
I love when Jalen says that winning takes what it takes, success takes what it takes, the grind takes what it takes. It's not like this aha moment. It's just putting your head down and working, and that might not always make for the most glamorous story.
Might not be glamorous, but it's certainly working right now. 10-2 on the year, second in the NFC. Elsewhere, the 76ers return to the floor tonight with the opportunity to do something they've yet to do this season. Win back-to-back games. They'll be without Joel Embiid as they play a Hornets team without LaMelo Ball. Tip-off is at 7. You can listen to it right here on 97.5 The Fanatic. This update's also brought to you by PayPal. Get exclusive cash back offers in the app, and with the PayPal debit card, stack 5% more in your chosen monthly category and up to $1,000 in purchases. Don't just pay. PayPal. I'm Ray Dunn, the home of the 76ers and the Flyers. 97.5 The Fanatic and 97.5thefanatic.com.